proud place where each can rule the weather will control the world.
Ain't no time for no haters, I know hecklers right now. Have no use for no sideline spectators right now. What we need to happen is spectacular right now. Take back our own town, the time is right now. Ain't no time for no haters, I know hecklers right now. Have no use for no sideline spectators right now. What we need to happen is spectacular right now. Take back our own town, and the time is right now. Yeah. When we ride, bring the artillery. Today, so it's another episode number 2 of Lethal's lectures. So, I got my friend here, right here, my homeboy Adrian the Prince. You can find him on YouTube, also Spotify. You can see him on TikTok. You know, he's at a different variety of social medias. So just look up Adrian the Prince and see what you find out. I'm guarantee you're gonna like some of his shit. But today we are gonna have a nice little intellectual conversation about some current events that's going on right now. So the first one, we have a few things laid out for y'all. The first one we want to talk about is the war in Israel and Gaza. But before we do that, I would like for him to introduce himself more properly.
What's up, y'all, man? It's Adrian the Prince, man. You know what it is, man. Coming from Louisville, Kentucky, you know, man. You know, we blessed, you know, just trying to open up y'all minds. Check out the page, like bro said. Also, subscribe to his page, man. Like and subscribe. Spread the narrative, you feel me? Always stay positive, stay blessed.
All right, cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the topics. Ain't gonna be here that long, but let's have some fun. So Israel, war on Gaza, right? All right. So everyone has a big ass opinion about this. It's politically going in different ways. It's good for them, the Israelites, to be taking over the land because it's promised by God inside the Jewish faith. That is considered genocide to most. People can't even talk about it in certain realms. They're pushing issues about you can't even talk about what's it called, Zionism. No.
Yeah, it's basically it would be called.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic.
Thank you,
I can't even think about it because the thing about being anti-Semitic, if you break down the names, anti-Semitic, Semitic is melanated people. So basically, you're telling us we're racist for you copying us. And me being a Hebrew Israelite, that's just how I look at it.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to show them the shirt real fast.
Oh, yeah, man, check it out. Check out the merch, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Hey, yo, we blessed.
Yahweh.
Yeah, always.
Yahweh. I like that.
That's for everybody, you know. And I have different views. I know there's many camps out there, many different views on it. But my view is that if you submit to the Most High, I mean, we all gonna ride. We gonna ride high, and obey the commandments. And you gotta understand it to obey it.
True.
So that's what it's about.
And it's about love, you know.
It's about love. It's about spreading love, spreading the truth, you know, because the powers that be, they hide the truth, you know. So it's about expanding your mind. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to represent, man. I appreciate you for having me.
No problem, man. Thank you for coming through. Like we just said, something about the powers that be, they hide the truth, and it's so much truth that's been hidden for us for so long. And then, like we're saying, one of the truth is going to the Israelites of is it right for them to doing what they're doing to try to go take the Temple Mount from these people who've been having it for literally thousands of years. And I know we can go to the biblical aspect of it, but I'm talking about the moral aspect of today's society. What is done in the past is done in the past. Why does these people still hold grudge so long? And it's not just because of October 7th or 9th, but not because of the invasion. Yeah. The invasion has a whole nother plot behind itself. But it's been going on in 1997. They had a war with the Palestinians and the Jews. Yeah. In the 80s and the 70s. And the thing about Israel didn't become an actual state until the 50s or 60s.
Right.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that they're fighting for war to make a greater Israel, and it's already laid out.
Well, that's the mind frame. It's the colonism mind frame. You understand? Like the Zionists we were speaking about, they work hand in hand with the people who, you know, made America what it is. Made America great, right? It's great for whoever.
It's great for the people who's running, and not great for the people who inhabit it.
There we go. And that's why you got Trump working hand in hand with Israel. But I won't speak too much.
Yeah, Trump's will let it start.
And that's the thing about this. That's the thing about this. This is all information. This is all hypothetical. We are not here to speculate. There's no, boundaries. We're not trying to cross any guidelines. We're just laying out simple facts that anybody can go look up in our own U.S. government constitution, and we have our own U.S. Website. So whatever we're saying is also fact.
Literally, we sometimes, if we're gonna state our opinion, we will state this is what I believe. But what we're talking now is literally just you can, like I said, you can Google this on the news and everything else. But all right, so with the Israel and Gaza war, and just one more topic on that. All right, so it was Israel and the Gaza Strip. So they had that going on with the. Oh my gosh, I really can't believe I can't think of the name of the Hezbollah. But the Hezbollah people, right? So with the regime going on.
Okay.
Now it's going out into different different ranges in like Lebanon and different states and different areas all around there. It's just not that one place. They demolished that 80% of it gone, have 50% of people dead, like it's gone. Now they're going out and conquering more land. It looks more like the ancient times of when Alexander the Great was going out and conquering land to take over and bring it back to their empire.
What I think? I think it's funny how, like, in other countries where the superhero is the villain, but the villain is the superhero to us.
Mm-hmm.
So
true.
Who you can paint the narrative of however you want it. These people, mind you, like I don't really condone Hezbollah and murdering millions of people, but at the same time, you have to understand that everybody has their beliefs, and there is always an enemy for your enemy.
True.
So,
but there's no
wrong. There's no right in it.
There's no right in killing millions of people. Period. I don't care who you are, which side you want to go with, or whatever. But there's no right. But my thing is, if you go back and look at what the Jewish people have been doing to these people, and I ain't saying Hezbollah was created. Hey, actually, if you go back to it, Hezbollah actually created by
United States.
Nope. Well, the same way that the United States created ISIS and created all the terrorist people over there in Afghanistan, which is proven on record. The Jews actually created the Hezbollah first regime.
Paramilitary?
Yes, because they was fighting, I believe it was Russia or someone. And they have their little proxy wars. Right, so it was a proxy war thing going on. Right. And so once after that, they had no use for them, same way we did with ISIS, which turned into all the other terrorists that's over there in the Middle East and that they said we're fighting. We created them. And so it was the same thing. Now it blew up and got bigger, but they still have people embedded in there. It's just not there for no reason. It's not. But all right, so there's just a couple thoughts on the Israel war in Gaza, and tell me what you think about it in the comments and everything. If you disagree, if you agree, all questions and all views are welcome. But let's go switch the topic. Like I said, we're not gonna be here too long. So the next one we have laid down for you is geoengineering. Crazy weather. All right. So, what is that about in your perspective?
In my perspective, I believe there's different levels when you talk about geoengineering, and there's weather wars, I guess you can say. Mm-hmm. Because I believe my creator is in command of all things. Yes. But am I here to say that fallen angel technology has not led us to be able to manipulate the weather? No, I can't definitively say that. So it would be a weather war, maybe, per se. And sometimes my belief, the creator may pull his head back and say, hey, everything is written, everything is documented. You're going to torture these people with the weather and geoengineering. And we don't have a say-so in the things that are above us and what come down. We have no control no matter how much money you got, no matter who you are, NBA player, NFL player, whoever you are, you working at a warehouse, you all got to suffer from the weather. The weather is the one thing we can't get away from.
Cannot run from.
We can't run from.
Now,
so, yeah.
There is a lady, let her name come to my head, and it will come there. But she wrote a thing called Silent Weapons for Secret Wars. Now, Annie Jacobson, check it out. Very great books. She has a lot of great books about World War II, Nazis, even the upcoming nuclear Holocaust about to fall out and how it would do it. Very, very great book. But Silent Weather for Secret Wars, it talks about the weather manipulation, which started at Project Popeye around 1945, 1947. And that's when they first started doing the manipulation of the war with the Vietnam War. They also did over there. Russia in 1956, I believe, 58. And they had a drought. They put concrete and chemicals inside their clouds to seed it, which was the first cloud seeding that actually was on record.
Okay.
And they actually made concrete hail and killed like 100 people. Yeah, and damaged a whole lot of property. Yeah, for real. So this has been going on for so long. Wow. So within 75, 77 years, what do you think they have the power now? We see, that people call them condensation trails, but actually chemical trails. And they let out particulates, the dispersions of, things like aluminum, sodium, brontium, a lot of different chemicals. And that's only a few. It's a whole lot that they don't even know. It's the plastics, that the forever chemicals. Mm-hmm. And so they create snow like the weather we have now. This is a freak weather, crazy weather event going on.
Wow. That was a lot.
Mm-hmm. But, it's very...
Turn me on to something.
It's very deep. And Annie Jacobson, on top of that, you also have people like Dane Wiggleton. Dane Wiggleton, he's been doing it for almost 20 years, 17, 18, 19 years. And he's been looking to nothing but geoengineering. He had actually found, you can actually go watch it on, what is it called? The Demi. He has a documentary called The Demi. He actually shows you where he goes rent a fucking big ass, F-150s? And they take particulates out of the clouds and they go to the lab and they go and shows you what's inside of it. He's documented everything. And it's on YouTube. It's called The Demi. Yep. And geoengineering, it shows you what they're doing for over 75 years. And we can go down to the rabbit hole with the HARP machine in Alaska and also in Antarctica. And also, I think they have one over in Europe somewhere, Canada. Like they have a lot of different atmospheric facilities that can disrupt the weather. Then, I'm just throwing out a whole lot of things because it's really hard to get into geoengineering. Because it's something that someone have to really learn for yourself. Right. I can't just
Ain't no time for no haters, I know hecklers right now. Have no use for no sideline spectators right now. What we need to happen is spectacular right now. Take back our own time, the time is right now. Ain't no time for no haters, I know hecklers right now. Have no use for no sideline spectators right now. What we need to happen is spectacular right now. Take back our own time and the time is right now.